the Blackpool Combat Club would like to welcome its newest member, Kyle O'Reilly. The heart and determination he showed in the TWFC Grand Prix tournament is exactly what the Combat Club is all about. But our golden rule has always been we bleed together before we ride together. So as our newest member, Kyle will face our youngest member, Wheeler Yuta, for his first international championship defense. And as for me, tonight is my first show since becoming the world heavyweight champion. And I'm looking for a challenge. So I'm keeping the boys in the back, and I'll be live in the ring later tonight.
That's got to hurt, seeing your buddy Moxley welcome a new member to his group, and it's not you, but rather the man who beat you in the finals of the Grand Prix. And it's crazy because it could have been you. I believe he told you exactly what I did. Take the opportunity seriously, and what did you do? You slacked off and wasted yet another big shot at catapulting your career.
What's your deal, punk? You don't know me like that, bro.
I know you well enough to know you've wasted a ton of potential being lazy. You have small signs of greatness, but are too damn stupid to put the work in to take that next step.
Well, Punk must have struck a nerve, ladies and gentlemen, because these two needed to be separated in the back. These two were at each other's throats, but remember, we are still under our simulation period. The next major event will be the TWFC Royal Rumble. But we got a lot of things coming before then as we're simulating some storylines and basically doing some recaps, getting the stories where we want them before we head into the best, most important part of the year. We've had some things come up in our personal lives, so we're having to take a back seat to the Fed, but we're still dedicated to making this the best it can possibly be. So we're going to try our best to hit you with as many storylines as possible. It was Kyle O'Reilly and Wheeler Yuta in the opening contest of the night, and it delivered, but it was Kyle O'Reilly coming away with the win in his first successful defense of his title, now Blackpool Combat Club member. General Manager Steve Austin would meet with who he deemed the two trouble-making champions of his brand. That's where he would break the news that MJF would be forced to defend his Intercontinental title tonight against Kevin Owens in an I Quit match. And as for Evan Bourne, Austin broke the news that Cody Rhodes will challenge for the TWFC title at the Royal Rumble, but will it be Evan Bourne walking in as champion? Because if John Cena gets past Doink the Clown, he will challenge Evan Bourne in 2 weeks for the TWFC title. But since John Cena has a match first, it's only fair that next week Evan Bourne has a match of his own. Champion versus champion. Evan Bourne will go against the absolutely crazy, newly crowned hardcore champion George the Animal Steele in an anything goes match. Kevin Owens versus MJF. MJF refusing to quit, but on the outside, Wardlow threatened to break the neck of Sami Zayn, and MJF gave Kevin Owens the ultimatum: save his friend or lose the Intercontinental title. He demanded Kevin Owens quit or they would break his neck. Would Kevin Owens do the right thing, or does he want the Intercontinental title that bad? Kevin Owens had a hell of a decision to make, but ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens did the right thing and quit. It's hard to believe that Kevin Owens actually put friendship over the Intercontinental title. Nonetheless, MJF's pulled another fast one. Well, our main event spot of the evening, newly crowned World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley says he will be a fighting champion, but at the Royal Rumble, he plans on entering the Rumble, winning and challenging the other champion at TWFC WrestleMania 2. So he wants a challenger to step up and challenge him for this event that's only 2 weeks away. And to his surprise, his former Shield brother turned rival Seth freaking Rollins would come out and answer the call. Chants of holy shit would break out through the arena. But what do you know? There's one more piece of the puzzle. The third man of the Shield, Roman Reigns, is back. And look at this stare down in the ring. Are we looking at a potential Shield triple threat match? We'll find out next week, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, guys? So I know we've touched on it here and there, but I'm going to keep reminding everybody we're kind of simulating right now and recapping storylines because we got some stuff going on in our real life and we're not going to be able to be on it quite as much as we were, but we are going to continue, and believe me, we will be back to completely focusing on TWFC. Matter of fact, the next episode we drop will be a big full-length episode. Now, we'll probably still simulate certain storylines or certain matches just to pass a little bit of time, get the stories where we want them, but I'm just letting y'all know that we will be back full-time very, very soon. It's going to be a little bit more spread out than it has been, but we'll be back as soon as possible. And I got the Royal Rumble screen up in the background just as another reminder that the Royal Rumble and the road to our WrestleMania 2 will be the next big events, and the entire road to WrestleMania will be huge and long with a lot of detail. We just got to get there first. We're about a month away from that. But in the meantime, we're going to simulate some things. We're going to keep telling some stories, pass some time, get everything where we want it while we take care of what we're taking care of in our real life. So we're just letting you know, the videos aren't always going to be this sped up. We're almost back to regular scheduled programming. As always, thank you all for the likes, comments, hitting the subscribe button. I believe we are the fastest growing YouTube pick fed, and we're just going to keep pumping them on out. We'll see you on the next one with the full-length episode.